Right now we're at the White City Drill Grounds, and this is where Rogue Community College partners with other organizations in the Valley. And the course today that we're in is Firefighter Essentials 1. And this class is really teaching and orienting the students to the beginning of the fire service and what that means and looks like and sounds like. My name's Corbin Davey, and I'm an adjunct instructor here at Rogue Community College Fire Science and Technologies. I'm a recent graduate of the Adult and Higher Education Master's degree at Oregon State University.
And then from there, we're going to go into some other things like lunges. We're going to move the lunges over here. And then
So this morning, we oriented the students to the SCBA, their self-contained breathing apparatus, and ran them through a course of different physical activities. And the intent of this is really to bring out to the student the amount of oxygen or air that they're consuming and how fast their body is demanding it and needing to work through it. So really giving the student an opportunity to understand the need to pace themselves as well as monitor their fitness. And then later, what we've been doing the remainder of the day is getting more familiar and oriented to this equipment by putting it on and getting into positions that are maybe uncomfortable and different ways that they could self-rescue themselves. Okay, my story might be a little bit different. I was in Afghanistan in 2018 when I called a friend back home that is a firefighter at the city of Medford and asked for his guidance, his thoughts, and really what the fire service as a whole brought. After that short conversation, I kind of knew that was the direction I was going to head next, and 6 months later, I was right here at this program, the Fire Essentials 1, under Captain Longo. So having been a student in multiple different formats, whether that was in the military or coming back to community college or getting my 4-year degree or eventually my master's, I was exposed to a lot of what it felt like to be on the student's perspective, and going through the program, having the internship, getting the exposure to the technologies that instructors use on a daily basis and how to make those as functional as possible for the students, as well as the different instruction strategies or learning styles that are out there for the students. You know, I have my style that I feel like this is how I learn. Generally speaking, that's a tactile learner. But then you learn different theories of instruction and learning that are out there, and really absorbing all those variables and being able to come to a classroom and recognize that maybe this discussion format isn't going to work best for the student. Maybe group work will benefit the class as a whole, and that there's a value for lecture and how to really gauge and balance all those variables between the students and myself, and then what the classroom needs as a whole. So there's different students with different learning styles, and I can apply my teaching styles and strategies to that directly. And getting that perspective from the program really kind of broadened my horizon of how I can directly assist an individual student the best, and at the end of the day, the whole classroom. I happen to work at a community college. I happen to be in other career fields that really expand my interactions with adults and up-and-comers, mentors, if that's a probationary firefighter, or if that's a new soldier in the unit, or if that's a new student here at Rogue Community College. For me, it applies beyond that too, even as a father, and understanding like, okay, as we go through the developmental stages, how does my teaching, my guidance really affect and help others? And I think that's applicable even if you're not in the college or university realm of education. This applies into the private sector just as much as it does the public.